Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Megan, and I'm back with a knitting update. I was actually supposed to do this a little while ago, and I just kind of put it off, but we're here now. Please excuse the really shitty lighting. The sun is coming through, and you can't see me. I'm in the dark. The light's on, freaking sun's here, but I'm in the dark. Anyways, I'm here to somewhat show you my completed blanket and my next project. So in my last knitting update, I had said that I was working on finishing up that purple blanket that you can kind of see right here. I said I was going to be finishing up that, and at the end of June, I believe I finished it. And so now I'm going to try and show you the finished project, which is this. It's really too big to show in like a whole video, but this is it in pieces. Maybe I'll take a picture of it and add it in here. But this is it. It's 66 inches by 48 inches. I wrote it down. Yeah, 68 inches by 48 inches. It's a big blanket. So I ended up doing 24 rows across. I think it created this pattern a good 20 times or so, if not more. These little, the little triangle here. You can see them. So that's this one. I'm just really happy that I was able to find this yarn so that I could start it with this, then have this, and then end it with this. As you can see on the end here, there it is. The two bookends. You got one end and you got the other end. I love it. I love it. I will refold that in a moment. For now, it can just sit behind me, looking beautiful. Actually, the floor's kind of dirty. I have to clean it, so maybe I shouldn't do that. Alright, now we're going to move on to my next, or I should actually just say current project, in which my previous video I had said that I wanted to do a rating blanket. I just didn't know how I wanted to do it. So I ended up using Storygraph, and I went back to the very first year that I ever recorded putting books in, because I ended up importing my Goodreads to Storygraph, so it was just easier to view it on Storygraph. And so I went all the way back to 2010, and I was like, okay, we're going to start with 2010 and move forward, and we'll see where we kind of end up with it. So I picked 3 years to make this blanket. No, I picked 3 years for the span of this blanket. So I'm going to be covering the books that I read in 2010, 2011, and 2012. So I also wrote that down. So in 2010, I only read 11 books. And then in 2011, I read 13 books. And then in 2012, I read 45 books. So it gives me a total of 69 books. So it's going to be, I'm going to have 69 rows. And we'll just kind of see where it goes. I will show you what I've worked on so far. So right now, I've only done 2010. And this is what it looks like right now. It's very small for like the little 10 books. So each row is supposed to be a different color based on rating. So I will show you the colors that I had chosen for each rating. So in those 3 years that I chose, none of them had a 1-star rating, which is great. So I didn't have to get a ball of yarn for that one. So moving on to 2 stars, let me just grab my little legend so that I'm correct. Oh yes, so 2-star is this lovely green. Here it is. 3-star is this lovely blue, which I was using earlier. 4-star is this lovely purple, and 5-star is this lovely red. Orange. It's kind of like a burnt color. They don't have color names on these, which is so interesting to me. I'm like, maybe like Michaels was trying to get rid of these because like they were $4.99, and usually yarn isn't that cheap. So I was like, that's interesting that they were there. So for each row, so far for 2010, I have done 13 rows. There it is. So I've had a few 4-star, a few 3-star, a few 2, and a few 5. So I picked this one because purple is my favorite color, and I have the most 4-star ratings, which is 31 books. I picked this color because I liked it next, and and I have 21 books that I rated 3-star. Only 10 are rated 2-star, and only 7 are rated 7-star. 7-star? 5-star. But this is like I say, this is the progress so far. I thought about coming back after each year and like showing it, but that would mean I'd be making a video in like 2 weeks time, because like I say, there's only 13 books in 2011 that I read, so I feel like I'd be doing it very soon. So I don't know, maybe I'll come back in the middle of doing the 2012 books. But yeah, this is kind of it right now. I think the pattern that I chose to use isn't showing off how I would like the rating. Like, I wanted it to be like stripes, and because the pattern that I chose was like knit 2, purl 2 for 1 row, it's kind of blending into each other, so it's not exactly doing what I thought it was going to do. I'm going to continue doing this, and we'll see where it goes. But for my next rating blanket that I may or may not do, we'll see. I think I'm gonna pick one where it's just like a straight knit stitch, and then like the next row will be like a purl stitch, or be like knit, knit, purl, purl. Like the entire stitch, the entire row will be 1 stitch and not multiple stitches, because I think that's what I'm kind of running into. Because it kind of bleeds. Like this, the first one is supposed to be the purple, but then the second one kind of blends into the first one, so it's like, which one is it supposed to be? Excuse me, bless me. So I mean, I'm learning as I'm going. I mean, I really like the color combinations, so we will see where it goes from there. But this has gone kind of long, so I'm just gonna end it here. I wanted this to be a quick update, but it ended up being kind of long. So that is all I have for you guys today. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, a like, a subscribe, a do your thing, and I will see you all in my next video. So thanks, and bye guys!